Hello, I'm Marcus Brix with the CattleFax Closing Bell. Today's Closing Bell is sponsored by AGA, the American Gelbvieh Association. Labor Day is just 2 weeks away, which means we're late into the 2023 summer, and it's back to school season for millions of American households. According to data from the National Retail Foundation, consumers are expected to spend record amounts on back-to-school purchases this year. Total spending for families with children in elementary through high school is estimated around $890 per household, up $25 from last year. The most recent low in this data, at $549 per household, came on the heels of the Great Recession in 2009. To compare over 14 years of inflation, household back-to-school spending has averaged 4.4% annually. Median CPI inflation was 2.75% over the same time period, and real wages have increased 2.7%. Part of the reason back-to-school inflation is higher than general inflation over the same period is the growing reliance on technology for the classroom. Increased adoption of personal computers and tablets for education, as well as the COVID-era shifts into remote learning capacity, have both contributed to the increase. The National Retail Foundation says a record high 69% of households are expected to buy back-to-school electronics this year. One often overlooked but contributing factor to the increased back-to-school spending this year is food price increases. The retail components of a cafeteria-style hamburger have all increased substantially year over year, from the base bun to the toppings. Data from the Food Inflation Series in July showed the index for cereals and bakery products rose 7% year over year. Ground beef prices were up 4% year over year in July, and American cheese prices were up 5%. If you'd like to have some dessert after lunch, the BLS says ice cream prices are also up about 4% from last summer. CattleFax forecasts the USDA all-fresh retail beef price continuing to rise into year-end, likely to average $8 per pound by November. This level would establish 11% annual beef price inflation for the fourth quarter. December live cattle futures are currently priced at $184.65 per hundredweight. The December live cattle contract close was $154 in 2022. December live cattle nearly 20% above year ago's closing price, while retail beef is forecast up 11%, highlights the cattle feeder gaining from a leveraged position. Fourth quarter average fed price as a percent of retail beef will be around 22% by year end, up from 19% in Q4 2022. Thanks for watching. Remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member to see the latest market news and analysis.